Would you please?
And we're gonna be creating my character.
I'm gonna
right
need
now.
your details.
No, but I didn't have online at the time.
You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I. Take the time and get this right.
It's not free.
From what I hear, you ain't leaving us anytime soon.
Yes.
We're gonna need a fair record of you. Tell me everything except that you're innocent. I'd find that hard to believe.
Yes, man. Give me
Quite
time,
a
bro.
record we'll have on you.
Deadpool.
You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot. It's a process, all right, but a necessary one. How you doing with that? Okay then. Yep. Well then, you need your portrait took. I'll need to see your fingers, palms to you.
So guys, this is a good game, and I just created my character. Let's see what this game's all about. So anyway, guys, like, sorry I haven't been posting. Like again, I've been busy, and I have been thinking about, like, what the way I will be posting more videos of Apex. Don't worry. Haven't really been playing Apex that much. I'm level 16 in Battle Pass. I stopped playing Apex for a little bit, but I'm gonna get back on soon. Maybe when I finish this video, I don't know.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens ain't staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at?
You!
What happened now?
You with the hammer? And you'll do.
I don't know.
We need to perform a work detail out in Rhodes. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake.
Sup, Adrian?
You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station.
Not right now.
She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh.
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay. Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Went, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. Then you better get on this horse. It's not much of an animal, but we haven't got far to ride. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Have you ever like that?
But guys, this game will be is so
Can
good.
we go now? Okay.
Can't wait until the first mission, until I do
Just
the
up here.
first, until I
There's the
finish
camp.
the mission, so I can free them all and stuff.
Get your horse. Been a while since you saw a hitching post, huh? This way. Anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Horley. I do hope we have an
The
inconvenience.
storyline looks like it's gonna be
But
good.
seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too
Storyline for
strongly.
the online characters, I
know
feel
you're
like it's gonna be good.
innocent.
They did a good job on
Well,
this.
not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and
I'll be on
melodramatic.
Apex in a little bit.
Where my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
you're very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. See, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are. The people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
This is
Mrs.
a crazy
Leclerc would like to
storyline,
help
bro.
you get back on your
Sorry,
feet.
I'm not talking too much.
Back to work.
Whatever you want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I
I
know.
look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
I gotta do this again. God, guys, this is crazy, bro. My internet's starting to go super crazy. On GTA 5, oh god. I'm gonna have to do this again, aren't I? I can already tell. Yep, I gotta do this again. I'll tell you guys, if I gotta do this again, I'm gonna end this video. Oh, I'm gonna do it again. Oh god.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
your very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk. Then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
Well,
The sooner you do it, the sooner we'll leave you to the class.
I did not mean to shoot. Wow.
Oh, dear.
Put it back in your pants.
Damn bracelets has been bothering the nanny.
Don't surprise me in the least.
Put it down.
There it is. What is wrong with that man?
Stop that right now.
Hey, come on now. Why
Watch
don't
where
you
you're
drop
aiming that. Be careful with that. Please, enough of this.
Christ. Will you put that thing away?
What in tarnation sweet?
Anyone put it away. Get back. Jesus Christ.
Nothing to do with you.
Be careful with that. Watch where you're aiming that. My jobs are for people with manners. Good Lord, please learn some. Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm
What the heck?
very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up at Blue Water Marsh. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Bro, I'm really stupid. Oh my god, bro. being lazy. I was way too lazy for that. To run all the way to my horse. Oh, did not mean to do that. Let me see the map how far. Okay, I could go that far. I was making sure I was seeing how far I can go. I did not mean to press that. Oh god. Oh man.
Plenty of gum here, and plenty of lead here.
You might not be here from the morning, but you're far here.
I'm missing my shots, bro.
You're gonna grovel under our boots like all night.
Sunset trail for you.
Holy crap, bro.
Rat bastard! Oh! Okay. Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. Here. Take this. It's
the map. Just be kind.
I just wanted to eat something for the heck of it. Oh, the chest. Now I want to know what I do now. There's a shortcut. Yes, there is. Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got no horses in no bag. The stock is attached, alright. It is made, it's made, got the booty. Riding on a horse, yo. I'm gonna get the boys. I live in a valley, you talking about that Porsche. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. Riding on a tractor. Am I able to take a shortcut? Yeah, this is a shortcut. Oh man. Oh, that just happened. I freed you, horsey. You should be happy, horsey. Saved your life from that bad man. Saved your life, horsey. Saved your life with my horsey. My horsey saved your life. Sorry, horsey. I'm sorry. Yeah, come back, horsey. How far am I from here? How far am I from... Oh man. Whoever threw that paper, your mom's a bot. Anyway, guys, this is Ninja Cloud. We out. And yeah. Sorry I had to end the video so fast, but yeah, I'll try to bring you guys an Apex video tomorrow and a Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and a GTA video tomorrow. So this is oh my god, this is Ninja Cloud. We are out.